to a video. So, as the title suggests, daily diet. So, I'm going to go through a few things to say. I'm not saying this is the best diet in the world, but it works for me. With where I am, with work and everything, certain meals need to be, or I'm eating a meal that if I was at home or wasn't in a cafe, I wouldn't be eating them. But at the moment, they're what I'm eating. So I'm going to go through it, meal by meal. Roughly 3, I'm eating about 3 at the moment because I'm in lockdown. We're in lockdown. But if I'm training, it's anywhere between 3.5 and 4. Between 3 and 4. I find if the session is heavier, harder than previous sessions, I'll just up my calories. I'll have a bit more. Obviously, I'm lactose intolerant and gluten intolerant, so there's, as you've probably seen, there's meals on here that are free from and gluten free and different types of milk and everything. So let's get started. Right then, so my day starts at 7 in the morning, but my breakfast is about 9:30, 9 to 9:30. And for breakfast, I have these down here. They are oat bars. That's the strawberry one. That's the apple and cinnamon. Now, they are not the most macro friendly, but I find at work in the morning, I'm busy prepping stuff, working. I would have porridge, but anyone knows that if you have porridge, and for some reason I'm busy, and I'm not busy at the start, but once I've cooked it and let it cool and it's ready to eat, I've got checks on, oh, I'm busy, I've got something to do here, or I've got a meeting here, or it goes to waste. It becomes like cement. Then those bars are from the green letters above the supermarket, the big green letters. They're their own version. They're nice. They're how unprofessional. Roll up. Volume off. They're their own version. They're cheap. They're cheap and they're nice. And I have that with in the morning coffee, which is probably one of a few coffees, with oat milk. I'm really liking oat milk. I used to have almond milk, and when I did the intolerance test, if you've not seen the results to that, I'll put them up on screen. When I did the results, almond wasn't a great one. Oat was fine. Oats are fine, so I went for that. Also, throughout the day, I have water. So there's 3 litres of water there. So I tend to drink 1.5 litres while I'm at work. Try and get that out of the way, and then the other one will have the protein in it from my protein, plus the other ones. I've got a video of what supplements I take, so that's up on my channel. If you just search for it, that takes you. I'm not going to go into in depth here. It just looks good on the table. There's a video online of what supplements I take, so you can watch that. So breakfast is the bars and the oat milk. Americano, topped up with oat milk, no sugar in it, no nothing. And I also, at that time, I take Apeman, my protein, male multivitamin, and that's my breakfast. So that's about 9:30. I'll then, because they're easy to eat, that won't take long. I'll then be supping the coffee and the water. My next meal is about 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, and that's what you can see down here. If I can show you without dropping it. Nearly. So this is bacon and eggs. Now I used to have a protein bar, which is down here. We'll get onto them in a minute, but the milk that was in the protein bar, which is in the whey, I know this is whey, but this is whey isolate, and I can get away with that. I can get away with having a whey isolate. Just the normal concentrate ruins me. But that is 3 eggs and 2 bacon. So let's work out the calories. I'm not going to put the calories on the screen because I don't feel I'm showing you what I eat. you can work out what calories they are, but I'll show you that. So my mid-morning snack is 263 calories, but the protein on it's quite nice. So my mid-morning snack is 27 grams of protein. That's fine, that's a good mid-morning snack. That's decent calories, decent proteins, and it's good food. Just eggs, I don't put any milk in it, I don't even put oat milk in it or soy milk in anything, I just have it. Eggs with the yolks and the bacon. Find that easy. It's very easy to get down. I'll also have another one of those later on, because this is the meals that I would eat if I was training. Obviously I'm not at the moment because the gyms are shut, but that's 11. I'll then go around 1:30, 1 o'clock. Normally I train at about 3 o'clock, so I like to get my food in me and enough time for it to settle. So about 1 o'clock I will have one of these meals. As you can see, show you one of them. You can see the logo. This is the company I'm using. It's called ThegymKitchen. I'm not sponsored by them or affiliated with them, but although if anyone's watching from the GingerLife&Fitness, you want to hit me up, email in the description. But these are fantastic. These are pivotal for how good my training is, because a lot of people will go, you work in a cafe, you're a chef. Yeah, and that is the reason why I struggle. I get to 1 o'clock and I'm snowed under with checks. I can't just stop and start making food. And these are really good. Let's take the Thai green curry one. 31 grams of protein, 2 of your 5 a day, 373 calories. It's got in it carrots, onions, brown rice, edamame beans, lentils. It's really tasty, it's really clean, it's really good for you, and they are really cheap. I'm not saying that to put your prices up, but you can get them at the company with the 4 green letters, and you can get them at another supermarket now. They're like 2 for $5. I mean, that's nothing. They've got really good dates on them. I've eaten them past the date and there's not even an issue. They do 6, but I only have 4. The soya one, I don't like the soya mince. There's a Thai green, there's a tikka, there's a piri piri, and there's a harissa. Honestly, if you're into healthy eating, because you don't even have to be into training, they're just really nice meals. So I have one of those. Also, I'll have a couple of these with it. If you can see that, these are free from, they're just plain crackers, they're gluten-free, milk-free. I'll have a couple of those with them. The calories on these are nothing. 27 calories a cracker. So I'll have one of those and one of those. So like I say, if I'm really busy at work and I'm snowed under at the time I would have my dinner, put it in the microwave 4 or 5 minutes. You've got a piping hot, clean meal, and it's easy to track the calories. It's so difficult and so easy to overeat when you're cooking it yourself. It's done for, it's there, it's meal prepped, it's nice. They agree with me. Obviously with the intolerances, they agree with me, they are nice. I can't rate them highly enough. They are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. If you look on the nutritional information, I mean, you can't get much better. They're designed for what you need them for the gym kitchen, for people that train that want to eat healthily. So they are brilliant. They are a pillar to my training and to my diet. They're great. So that's about 1 o'clock. With those, still drinking the water, and then just as I'm leaving for the gym, I will add my supplements to the water. Once again, there's a video on my YouTube channel. I'm not going to go into detail at what they are, but I will add that to these, and I will drink that throughout the session. Plus, I have a caffeine tablet that's also in the supplement video. I will have a caffeine tablet. We'll then go and train. We will then finish training around 4:30. Tend to pick the dog up at 5, so I need to leave. We will then have another one of the eggs and bacon. I find I was having protein bars. These were one of my go-tos. Without the, unlike Asda, there's quite a few I've had on my channel in the past, so I'm not going to go over them. Some are oat ones, but it's the milk, protein, the whey. You can get ones that aren't whey, and I've had one from a company, but they're like 500 calories for like a little bar. 500 calories. That I could have 2 of those eggs and bacon and still be under the calories. And it's 27 grams of protein. Bearing in mind, I'm drinking protein throughout the session, a heaped scoop, and something goes all over. What is it? It's 20 grams a serving. 20 how much protein per serving? Yeah, 20 grams, I was right. So there's 20 grams of protein per serving. So throughout the hours of training and finishing, I've got like 47, 50 grams of protein. I find that's enough. You take too much protein, in my opinion, you're just going to wee into the toilet. Protein is not cheap. Protein is expensive. So that's that. When I finish, I will then pick the dog up, do anything I've got to do, and then one of my next meal, which will be tea or dinner or wherever you are, but the last main meal will be another one of these. Like I said previously, if I've had a heavy session, like it's been really taxing and really difficult, I will have 2 of them. Or if I'm feeling like I've got a bit of sweet tooth and I feel like I want to eat something, I will have one of them with these and some form of pop. It's just off screen there, you can see down there, a Pepsi or something like that, or a sugar-free drink. I will have one of those, and then I'll have pudding. I've got lots of calories to play with what I'm eating. When I think that's the most calorie dense one, 404 calories. So that's the most calorie dense one, so I've got a lot of calories to play for. So there's 2. These are GU cheesecakes, salt with caramel and chocolate. They're vegan, so there's no lactose in them. They're really nice. We've then got Kirsty, which is a make you can get. Focus. Kirsty, that's the apple pie, and back here hiding is carrot cake. So they're all nice. Plus, I don't need to go into details of all the cakes that I have, but I'll have a cake of some sort with either this is squirty cream. This is like lactose-free squirty cream. There's also lactose-free cream, proper cream, pouring cream. I've also got in the freezer at home ice creams. You get the gist. I'll have a main meal with crackers and a pudding, and therefore that'll do me for then. I'll then still probably have around 1,000 calories left to eat by that point. Basing it on the 3,500, 4,000, it'll be around about 1,000 calories, maybe even a bit more. So therefore, in the real world, or the ideal world, I'd have four of these a day. But I can't afford to have £10 worth of just food, just main meals a day. If I was sponsored by a company, I would up my intake of these. So I'd probably have 2 for dinner and maybe 2 for tea, or maybe 1 for tea and then 1 for like supper to get the good calories in, but it comes down to a price. That's why these freeform things are good, because they are cheap, correlating to the calories. So yeah, I will have that. There are plenty. I mean, there's like I used to have my favourite go-to on an evening with a cup of tea. How old are you? Was digestive biscuits. I used to like them. Sweet enough, good enough, clean enough, because I know there's a lot of cakes here, but there's probably over a week's worth of cakes sat on this table. I don't binge them all night. I am very much, I will only eat stuff that's going to benefit me in training, because you can't out-train a bad diet. If you're eating crap and you're training, you're still going to be eating crap. You're still going to be getting crap results. I find it's a direct correlation between, if your diet's 100% clean, you will get 100% to where you want to be. Your goal, you will reach it 100%. If you're only 65, 70% clean, you won't reach the goals you will get to, or won't reach them as fast. So that's tea with a snack, and then, like I say, on an evening I'll probably have quite a lot left. So I sometimes have one of these. This is like a free from. It's not like a pot noodle. It's basically just rice noodles in like a broth, free from. But I'd have this for the carbs, to bump my carbs up. So 63 grams of carbs in this. So there's 0.9 gram of fat, 0.4 saturate, 63 grams of carb, 3.8 sugar, 2.9 fibre, 5.7 protein, 1.9 salt. So that's a good thing to have on an evening. It's a good way to get more calories in, or I would have another one of these. And that's it. That's my diet. I wouldn't say it's the worst. But then again, it could be cleaner. But it's about enjoying yourself. It's about having something that you want. And that's that. Honestly, if you haven't checked them out, check the GingerLife&Kitchen out. They are really good. They're a really good company, and they're really nice. I wouldn't just say that. If they were crap, I would say they were crap. Not affiliated by them, like I've said. I've got no grounds to keep them on my good side. If they're crap, I would say so. They're not. They are really nice, and they are really effective. Plus, little things like the boxes they come in. Quite a lot of times when you get ready meals or healthy healthy ready meals, I don't want to lean on the table because everything might go flying. Healthy ready meals, they tend to come in like a little carton, and then you have to throw it out. Whether these for work, they're brilliant, these little tubs. Reusable, dishwasher safe, so I'm getting multiple uses out of them. I'm using them at work. If I don't, I recycle them. But I can't fault these at all. Don't tend to have many takeaways. I've had a few in the past couple of days, weeks, because I've been doing videos for the channel. Or 90% of the time when I have a takeaway, it's because I'm being lazy and I don't want to cook. Now, if these are sat, these or that one are sat in the fridge, there's no need to be lazy. 5 minutes in the microwave, 4, 5, 6 minutes depending on your microwave, and crackers, you've got a really good meal. You've got a really healthy meal, macro-friendly meal. And I like to think everything here is macro-friendly. I mean, there is packs of biscuits, but I won't sit on an evening and devour the whole pack. Some nights I will, but most nights I won't, because I'd rather not have the cakey bits and have another meal, because I know the meal's going to push me further towards my goal, than have the crap. But that's that. Now, I'm meeting Jamie, or Jamie's picking me up, and we're going to go for a walk. Bit of fresh air, so I might take you with me. I might put the drone up. There's not been a lot of drone in the recent videos. We've been lots of places to get some footage for it, but just we're in lockdown and the times we're going is so busy. And there's a lot of, I feel there's a lot of misinformation regarding drones, and there's a lot of people that don't like you throwing it because they think you're spying on them, and then there's a lot of people that get irate with you and hurl abuse at you, and there's sometimes, I don't mind getting abuse hurled at me, it doesn't affect me, but sometimes when I'm with Jamie, I don't want that to be brought up on us, because it's not fair on her. But I'm trying to get some B-roll footage for the drone, so therefore on the days that I can't fly it, I've still got like a bit of a catalogue of stuff, and I want to go fly it near where we are, near the canal, near the Don, because I reckon it'll look nice. It's actually a really nice day. I also want to try my ND filters out. I was going to try my ND filters out at the place near us called the Lakeside, but once again, I know the laws regarding drone flying, and specifically since January new laws have come out, I'm abiding to those laws. But there's a lot of people out there that don't know the law but think they know the law, if that makes sense. Regarding flying over people and all those kind of things, I know that what I'm doing, I would never do anything. The thing of it is, you'd be bloody stupid to fly your drone somewhere that's now illegal because of the FAA, and then upload it to YouTube for the whole world to see. How stupid are you going to be? Because you go, oh yeah, I've done it, I've broke the law, but here, I let the whole world see it. I'm not going to do that. I'm being safe with it. I'm flying it away, but there's a lot of people that look at you weird when you start flying the drone, because they'll think, oh, you're spying on me, mate. It's 80 metres up in the sky. It can't bloody see you. You're just a little speck. But some people you can't educate, and I don't mean that to sound like a dick, but I've taken the course online. I didn't have to take. There's operator and there's flyer ID. I've got both of them. I only needed one for this drone because it's a Mavic Mini. It's below 249. I'm not going to bore you with it, but a lot of people don't like it, and I've only ever had one person that's got in my face and shouted abuse at me. But that stuck with me. And I was just getting confident flying it, and then all these new laws have come out, and I've had to research the laws, and I've had to find out where I can and where I can't fly it, because a sub 249 gram, as opposed to like a normal drone that's above that, their laws are a lot stricter, and you can't fly it as many places as you can with this one. But then there are also laws against this one, and it's making sure that I don't fly it where I shouldn't, and then get the FAA knocking on my door telling me off. So, gonna pack up. This took way longer to set up than it has to film. I hope it's come across what I've tried to say, with me just poking out between the void. But I hope it's come across what I've tried to say. I'm not saying this is the greatest meal. I'm not saying if you eat this you'll become shredded, and it's all about calorie control, deficit, surplus. At the moment, for lockdown, about maintenance, maybe slightly under, because there's no sign of, we've not been told when the gyms can open back up, so I don't want to be eating the calories that I would eat normally when I'm training, when I'm not training. Might be going on a walk, but an hour's worth of walk isn't the same as an hour and a half in the gym, nowhere near. So I'm just trying to regulate it, try and not get fat or fatter, and then when we go back to the gym, I'll be back on it. So yeah, see you out there. Bye. Hi guys, so we're back. End the video here now. End the video here. Not much more is going to happen. Hit dog up, etc. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.